what's going on, Mike? It's Wednesday night. It's 9 p.m. It is mission accomplished, and it is your two favorite guys on the planet. Look at this. I dressed for fucking Halloween, Mike. What do you think of this?
Beautiful. I love it.
You know who does not love this?
I do know who does not love that.
Yeah, her name is Amy, and she loves me, but she hates clowns. Matter of fact,
she's married to a clown who's friends with a clown. Look at this shit. Oh, couple clowns.
Years ago, I went to go get a tattoo of Pennywise on my shoulder. She told me, if you get Pennywise tattooed on your shoulder, we can't be together no more. And you know what I fucking did? I just went and got it anyway.
It's a good way to test her right there. You go, well, we'll see if she's the one. If she leaves, well, she was not the one. She's not meant to be. But she didn't leave, so you said, don't have to put a ring on it, you know?
All these years later, she's still with me. 18 years later. I got this tattoo 18 fucking years ago. That's how old I am. Let's go shout out our sponsors real quick, and then we'll get the show on the road.
You should do it.
We got the Fighter's Friend. Go to fightersfriend.com. Everybody use promo code MISH20. Get 20% off your purchase. Get yourself some medibles. Get yourself some medicated vape, CBD oil, CBD creams, all that good stuff. And they got clothing. You could pop a Fighter's Friend hat on your head and smoke a little vape. You know what I mean? Feel good about yourself. Go to nextlevelsups.com/Mike and Mish. Get 10% off your purchase when you use the promo code MISH10. Buy yourself some clean supplements, proteins, test boosts, sleep aids, all that stuff. Get yourself jacked. And then last but not least, Massage Therafix, Jackie Holden, the best in the business. She could speak to your body. She could take away the pain. Go to www.holdenhandsmassage.com. If you are a soldier or a veteran. If you are not, go to massagetherafix.com. Make yourself an appointment with Miss Jackie. And then make sure you go to the apparel store for Mission Accomplished. It's missionaccomplished.myshopify.com. Buy yourself some cool shit. Mike's wearing one of the shirts tonight. I am not, because I'm in the Halloween spirit. And we got our first guest coming up right now. He will be fighting. We're going to have to ask Zach if he is Shark Attack, if he's the Shark, if he's fucking Cobra Shark. Whatever the fuck Zach calls himself now. We will find out after we talk to Megalodon, but they are two heavyweights. They are sure to put on a fucking massive performance in New York at the Seneca Allegheny Casino on November 6th. Mike and I will be there in person, and let's bring him on now. Everybody's favorite guest, or second favorite, depending on who you talk to. Zach Calmus might be the first or the second. They'll settle that November 6th. Here he is, Nolan Smith. What the hell is going on, brother?
What's going on, guys? We got to get a belt made up for that.
That's right.
Favorite
I do think so.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you.
Your kids can even make the belt for us. That'd be awesome.
You know what? Maybe we will. Maybe at the end of the year, we'll name our fan favorite guest of the year, because I'll tell you right now, after the show, I've had 3 shows where I've gotten really positive responses, right? Zach Calmus juggling eggs and being a complete maniac on our show. Everybody was like, get him back on immediately. Get him on immediately. Nolan Smith comes on. He's ripping Twisted Teas. He's in a parking lot somewhere. He's fucking having a good time, entertaining the masses. Everyone's like, get Nolan Smith back on. And you want to know who the third one was? Way different. Felony Bennett.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Felony Bennett came on here calling us crackers and honkies and dropping N-bombs like crazy. And
the hard R.
And like that show got over. And I tell Mike, I said, after the felony one, I'm like, I think this might be our last show ever. but that was the other one that got the most like positive reaction. So congratulations, you're in the running.
People loved it.
Very prestigious crowd.
Yeah,
I think me and Zach got it. I think that's a battle for 1 and 2.
Hell yeah! So you guys
are getting calling her crackers pretty. I don't know. That might be number 1. So me and Zach are probably battling for 2 and 3, I guess.
Yeah, we're Whitey Cracker. It was pretty funny. It was very funny. But enough about Charles Felony Bennett. Let's talk about you and how you feeling. You're going to be fighting at the Seneca Allegheny Casino on November 6th against Zach Calmus. He's 0-1 in the BKFC, but that one fight was a fight of the night. It was an absolute bloody war with Bobo O'Bannon. Him and Bobo blew the roof off that place, and I would expect no less than that when you guys throw down on November 6th. What do you say?
I agree with you 100%. I would blow the roof off in all my amateur fights, but I watched that Zach fight multiple times, and he looked really good that fight. He looked really fucking good that fight. He could have took out Bobo. But, Bobo just got him with a little bit better, a little bit crisper boxing, but anyone could have won that night.
Hell yeah. And you know what? The thing is, like, we had never talked. We never knew Zach. We hung out with him the night before, and we talked to him the day of, and, like, we found out what kind of a person he is. But then we found out what kind of a fighter he is that night, because he looked like Bobo put him down 3-4 times to where there was no fucking way he was getting up. And then he would get up, his face would be leaning forward, blood would be pouring off. The referee would be like, "You ready?" And he'd go, "Whoop."
Yeah.
Like,
I was waiting for him to, no more. I'm all done. Can't do this.
He's a tough guy, that fucking Zach, man. It's going to be an exciting fight, though. I can't wait to show you guys what I can do.
All right. So when
my boxing.
Hell yeah. So Nolan, when was the last time you said it had been a while since you've been in the ring? It's been a while since you trained for a fight. How long has it been, and how are you feeling heading into this one?
I've always kind of trained, but I was going through a lot of drama outside the gym for a little while. So I wasn't like focused for years, to be honest with you. I wasn't focused till this fight, to be honest. It probably was like around maybe 2018, 2019 was the last time I fought. I can't even remember. It's been a while. But, you know what I mean? This past training camp, I put it in. I put the rounds of sparring in, and I definitely put the work in.
Beat up some tires. I saw you fucking taking out some tires.
I've started my sparring partners, but I beat up some sparring partners too. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this fight. I'm focused. I've never been more focused in my life for a fight. I'll never take Zach lightly. Zach's a tough fighter, and it's going to be a really good fight. But you know what I mean? I expect me to win.
So let me ask you: is your life any different right now than when the last time you fought, whether it been 2018, 2019? Are you living life differently now? Were you more young and reckless back then and more settled in now? Yeah.
I was way more shit. A couple months ago, I was way more reckless and just, took a couple of hard life looks. You hit rock bottom so many times, you're like, all right, I'm fucking sick of doing this. So, you know what I mean? Now I'm kind of focused and ready to be a man and settle myself down by myself and ready to fucking focus, ready to put some work in, though. I owe it to fighting. I owe it to myself to fucking showcase what I can do.
And it's been a while since the Belfast tryouts, right? When was it that you went up there and you tried out?
That was June.
So June, July, August, September. Okay, doing math out loud. 5 months. It's been 5 months, and you've been trying to get a fight for 5 months, and you got your dance partner finally. Was there anybody that when I don't know if you were involved in negotiating a fight or if Kevin was doing all the work? Was there anybody in mind that you wanted to fight, or is Zach somebody that you were interested in?
To be honest, no. I was ready to fight. I've been. Especially this past year, when I start settling down, start focusing in, it didn't really matter because there's footage out there. So, you know what I mean? I can look at their fights. I can go off their fights and learn off that. I'm always the one pushing the pace in the gym. I'm always the one going harder and harder and harder and doing the work outside the gym, putting the miles in, doing the road work, doing the shit that sucks, to be honest with you. Wearing the fanny pack when I'm running, so I'm not holding my phone, looking like a flamer.
Zach Calmus wears the fanny pack. I don't know, there must be some fighting words there.
No, but, I don't mean it like that. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't like, it's just, I don't like wearing it.
Hey, look at Joe Rogan's bringing the fanny pack back. He's making it cool to wear the fanny pack again,
Dude, I bought a combat fanny pack, Nolan.
Yeah.
So we had this female. Remember this shit, Mike?
Yes, I do.
We had a female E7 that was giving a class on the proper wear and appearance of the military uniform in front of like a group of about 60, 70 soldiers. And she's like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't wear this, you can wear this, but you can't wear that. So I put my hand up. While she's talking, I'm Googling combat fanny packs. And I'm like, hey, Sarn, I'm like, I noticed you didn't mention fanny packs. Is there anything in that regulation that says I can't wear a fanny pack? And she was like stunned. I go, I'll take that as a no, and I fucking ordered it right there on the spot. It has has Velcro for my name tag, and it has like a spot for my unit patch and shit. And I'm the only motherfucker around there wearing a goddamn fanny pack every once in a while.
I'm not gonna lie, they are convenient. Like they're fucking super. I just can't. What happens if you lose it? I'm fucked. I'm stupid enough to keep all my credit cards and all my information in my wallet. So it's like if I lose that, I'm fucked.
You know what? It's a big like. I don't want to say pet peeve because like I don't give a shit that much. But when people have those fucking cell phone covers that have the slots in them for all the credit cards and shit like that and license, because that's exactly what I think of. I go, oh, hold on a second. If you lose your phone, that sucks, right? Or if you lose your wallet, that really sucks too. Now you need all those IDs. You might have some money in there. Who knows? If you fucking lose that thing, you're going to lose every single thing you own. You don't got any phone numbers. You got nothing you have in your phone, none of your shit. You lose your license, all your other IDs, your money, your friggin' credit cards are gone. And one thing, gone, everything.
Mike.
Not a good idea.
My wife has one of those on her phone. Why don't you watch him fucking mouth?
Nope, my mom has one too. Get those things out of here. They're not a good idea. They're dangerous.
All right. Let's get back to this business at hand. Jesus Christ. Hey, how far from home is the Seneca Allegheny Casino? Is this somewhat in your backyard, or are you like a couple hours away?
It's like 3 hours away, pretty much in the backyard, though. It's not too bad. I know I'm going to take a picture of everyone that is coming to the fight for me, because a lot of people didn't use the promo code, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's a little sickening. I don't mind. So I'm just going to, take a picture with everyone just to show support. Just say thank you that came out to the fight, man, because I really appreciate it. So I had a lot of people stick to this, like, been there during this journey for me, during all the valleys, you could call it, because there were a fuckload of valleys for a while. But you know what I mean? Now we're trying to go up this peak, and it's just we got a good head on my shoulder now. Now I'm ready to fucking go. I'm ready to fucking fight though too. I'm ready to fight, especially in the gym. I get pissed. Like I'm ready to fucking go. Like I'm not mad, but I'm really fucking focused. And
so you were a traditional boxer, up until you decided to try out for bare knuckle, correct?
Kind of, sort of, almost not really though, because I kickbox too. I can I can throw shins like a motherfucker. I can kick people taller than me right in their fucking head.
I remember you mentioning that in the interview, the New York interview. Now that you say it,
I'll have to do a kicking video for you guys before the fight and really fucking show you, because it's like a fucking MLB player throwing a baseball, like fucking hitting the back. It's insane. I'm fucking nasty at kicking. I'd love to get a kickboxing fight one day, just to put someone's head in the stands, give someone a good souvenir.
I'll put an apple on my head and you kick it off when I see you next time.
When we're in New York.
Yeah, we're gonna do something like that. Yeah, just fucking might accidentally knock me out.
I love watermelon though. We have to go watermelon.
Okay, well, I don't know a watermelon if I can balance a watermelon on my head.
We'll just smash it on there a little bit,
Yeah, we'll cut it and just put it on there like a hat.
We'll put that on your head, and then we'll stick the watermelon on there.
So Megan says, Kyle, I think he says the F-bomb more than you. I don't think so, but maybe, this is why we get along so well, Megan. Nolan.
It all depends what F-bomb, and I'm an iron worker, so all I do is say fuck all day.
So
fuck is the PG version of the F word in my world.
I love the word fuck and the word shit. You can use them for everything. They're beautiful words.
It is. It's the F word is the most versatile word in the English language, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. You said
shit.
You could use it. You could use it to start a sentence. You could start a sentence with it. You could pause mid-sentence with fucking. You could be like ba, 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 and fucking da, 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 da. It's like a comma. You can end a sentence. You could be like, get to the ball. Fuck.
Somebody's name. Hey, fucker.
Yeah.
Hey, fucker.
Adjectives, adverbs, verbs, pronouns, everything.
Those are big
I love
words.
it.
Come on now.
These are great.
Huge words. Be careful there.
Huge.
Joe Ivy says she's learning so much. That's what I'm talking about. So you're an iron worker, man. Has like life on the job been different since you signed with BKFC and you finally got a fight contract signed? They've been pretty cool about supporting you and letting you go train, whatever.
Actually, they're really cool about it, but work comes first. So I go to work first and then I train after. Like, you know what I mean? fucking 9 o'clock now, and I'm just getting done training. Like, I go to work first, and I get up and fucking bust my ass at work. Then I bust my ass even harder at the gym, though.
And you're also going to school.
Yeah, and I go to school. You got to go to trade school when you're in the union, when you're not some fucking scab. You actually got to put their work in.
Jesus, man. You know, you're a busy guy. Mike took the whole weekend off, but I put 3 hours in this week.
Motherfucker, I was there.
Hey,
he's snitching.
I was there.
I'm just fucking with you, Mike. No, I put in 43 hours in 3 days this week.
Went with the flow this weekend, though, man. This was the PT test rifle qualification range in which I just absolutely brutalized the weekend, and it was so easy for me.
Yeah.
But now for Kyle.
It was a good weekend, but you know what's going to be a better weekend? New York next
That's
week.
right.
You guys you're signed with Smith Brothers Combat Sports with Kevin Smith, our homeboy, who always hooks us up with great guests and whatnot. But you guys got a bunch of Smith Brothers fighters on there, so you're coming strong, man. It's like you got yourself, you got Travis Thompson, you got Jake Young, Art Driscoll. You have
Gibson.
Like, you guys are coming in there. Zach Johnson. Yeah, man. Holy shit. It's like half the card is Smith Brothers. So congratulations to you guys. I hope you guys have a
big shout out to Kevin, man. Kevin's putting the work in. He's putting the man hours in. Big shout out to him. He's fucking doing the work. He's getting us to fights.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a stable, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Hopefully
and you
get me in that fucking cage one day. I wouldn't mind fucking getting in the cage, doing an MMA fight or doing a kickboxing fight. Hopefully Kevin can make that work one day.
It's funny you say that, because I was just going to ask you. You were talking about kickboxing. You got a boxing background. You got kickboxing. Do you have any grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, anything like that?
Yeah, I got my ass kicked in high school wrestling. I got thrown around by one of my best friends. So I got that.
Well, he
was a way better wrestler than me, and fucking he was actually a really good wrestler, but tossed me.
But you got some wrestling under your belt. So I'm saying, like,
a little bit.
I was going to ask you about MMA. What about bare knuckle MMA? What about Game Bread? If Kevin was able to get you a heavyweight bout over there in Game Bread FC, would you be interested in that too?
I would love to do it. I wouldn't mind getting in the UFC, though. It's always been a dream, to be honest with you. That's the initial thing that got me into boxing, to be honest, was trying to be a UFC fighter, and I just fell in love with boxing. But I wouldn't mind trying to even get on Dana White's Contender Series after I win the BKFC belt and defended a couple times.
You guys got a lot of fucking dreams, man. I gotta have dreams, and I love it.
I got a lot of talent too, man. I put the fucking work in at the gym. Like, I know what I can do. I put the mile. Like, I'm the one grinding. You know what I mean? I'm the one putting the fucking work in. It sucks sometimes. It's hard sometimes, but I'm fucking ready to show the world what I can do. I already know what I can do, and the people around me know what I can do. I'm ready to show the fucking world what I can do.
Hey, we're ready to see it, man. You're fucking working your ass off. I see you on the fucking highways, and now I'm saying the F word a lot. I should tone it down a little bit, but you're on the highways. You're busting your ass out there. You're training. You're going to school. I mean, you're in the gym. It's crazy. That's a tough schedule. It's a tough schedule.
Man. I don't got no social life, so it's not that bad actually. I spend time with my family. I give my nephew play Madden. Beats the shit out of me because I fucked up. I taught him how to edit his team, so every player's a 99, and so he kicks the shit out of me. Did you see the Tyson Fury interview on Ariel Helwani when he was talking about how, like, he just trained so much and he didn't really have that much of a life, and everybody had their life going on while, he was growing up and stuff. But now it's all paying off. All that hard work, it pays off in the end. So, you give a little now and you get a whole bunch later on. You dedicate yourself to something, you'll get everything back tenfold in return. And I've dedicated myself to my job, and I've dedicated myself to boxing, and those are two of the most positive things in my life, to be honest. Well, besides my family. My family's super supportive, and all the people around me, I count them as family too. So got a good crowd of people around me, man. And it's just, I'm ready to fucking make them proud next Saturday and show them, the fucking thank you for being there. I'm ready to fucking put on a show. I'm excited. I'm just
Hey,
Nolan, do you have a nickname? Like, is it Nolan the whatever? What is it?
I recently got a nickname from an older iron worker. I can't say it in my native tongue yet. I'm trying to figure out how to. I had to text. It's just it's hard because Tuscarora is kind of like the language. It's fucking difficult to say. I'm not gonna lie. I have a speech impediment as it is, and I can't say it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm trying to figure out how to say it. But it's Iron Bear. But hopefully by next Saturday, Iron Bear. Because I'm an iron worker and I'm Bear Clan. For a Native American, we all have clans and stuff like that, like Deer Clan, Turtle Clan, Ear Clan. You know, we all have different clans. Bear Clan, and I'm a bear on the reservation. I'm a Bear Clan, and I'm an iron worker, so he gave me the nickname Iron Bear, which is, you know what I mean, kind of fun.
That's
I love it, dude. I love it. That's awesome. So you're not.
But I gotta say it in my native tongue though, and that's difficult.
You're not the Twizzler.
No, that was that fucking drunk asshole who you met the fucking first time.
Okay, I was gonna ask you because we always put your social medias. We always put our guest social medias at the bottom so everyone can follow you and be your followers and fan. And I'm like, we've been following you on Instagram, but I will say that you've never posted a single post on Instagram, and your name is the Twizzler 5263, whatever that is.
My uncle gave me that nickname when I was a kid. You know, that show Andy Milonakis. I don't know if you guys remember.
Yes.
That. You remember Ralphie? Ralphie was on this one episode, and I don't know what the fuck he did, but he had a bag of Twizzlers, and he fucking grabbed one, ate it, and he was like, Twizzler. And fucking my Uncle Ronald would start fucking dying laughing. He's just like, it's fucking Nolan, fucking Twizzler. And that's where it started. And fucking everyone calls me the Twizzler and shit.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. And before we're gonna do a quick 5 questions with you, but somebody says that Nolan once saved my cat from a house fire. Hell of a guy right there. Is that a true story, or is that somebody trolling right
now? Bill Dotrieve, I wish that was true, but I think that's troll.
Who knows? Maybe one night.
So
maybe when I was shit faced, and I don't remember it, because when I would drink, I'd fucking put down a gallon of Twisted Teas or fucking 20. I was a fucking horrible fucking drunk then. So you know what I mean? Maybe.
So you never saved the cat in your sober moment. Cannot remember.
I'm not discrediting that. I'll take a little credit. I'll take.
Could happen this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
All right,
Maybe they came back.
All right, let's throw your sponsors up at the bottom. Let's do a quick speed round. It's going to be Halloween related because we are in the Halloween season right now. Number 1, what is your favorite favorite horror movie villain or monster of all time?
I would say overall, it's probably anything with a demon, because demon is the most realistic to me. Like fucking Jason ain't real, fucking Freddy ain't real,
like Exorcist.
Real. But I like demons because I feel like that is the most realistic, and that everyone has like a fucking ghost story, you know.
There you go. So like
The Exorcist.
Dude, did you guys see Hereditary when that bitch was fucking sawing her head off? That was crazy. That was fucking spoiler alert, my bad.
No. That's whatever.
Spoiler alert. I love it. All right, number 2, Mike.
Have you ever stood in the mirror and played Bloody Mary? Or Candyman?
But the better question is, have you ever stood in the mirror on shrooms? Because when I was in high school, they said that when you stand in the mirror on shrooms, you're going to turn into a frog. And I did it in high school, and I didn't turn into a frog.
Liars.
Well, that's more of a dare than Bloody Mary. Fuck that.
Oh, God, I love it. Number 3, what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? I'm sure you have some stories, man, on the res and shit.
Oh.
Peyote.
No, I'm thinking of a funny recent story, but I cannot say that. Definitely heard people tapping on the window before. Down, because we have this road on the res where everyone gets. When I was in high school again, we have this road on the res where everyone would get messed up and twisted, get fucked up. And here we're all just sitting there drinking, having a good time, and next thing you know, you hear fucking tap 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 on the window. And we're all looking at each other because we're all just sitting there drinking, laughing, and we're looking at each other's fucking hands. Like there's 3 of us in the car. We're here tap tap tap, and then I guess the first time is we're doing the same thing, drinking in my cousin Esai's car, and he left the door open to go take a leak, and it was like fucking ding and ding, that annoying ass ding. And next we all see this black figure come around, and fucking shut the door, and then my cousin comes back in. He's like, "Why'd you guys close the door on me?"
Get the fuck out. Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
fuck all that shit.
That's when you start shooting into the dark and someone gets
What are you
hurt.
shooting at? A dark blob? Then it's gonna get pissed at you.
Yes.
Then what? You can't fight a ghost. I'm not. No, I don't want to get possessed. I don't want to saw my head off.
Number 4.
Compare your fight style to a horror movie villain's killing style.
Ooh.
Who would you be?
Fuck, this is hard.
Yeah, you could be like the
I'd
Michael
almost have to
Myers.
say fucking Jason, man, because I'm always coming forward and I'm always coming at you. The thing is that sucks about Jason, though, he just walks down a straight line. Like, he's gonna walk through a fucking wall. I'm not gonna walk through a wall. I'm gonna take my chin off the center line. I'm gonna move my shoulders. I'm gonna not walk through. Do the opposite of Jason. But you know what I mean? He just keeps coming forward. You don't give a fuck when he gets hit with. He's just gonna keep coming. He's gonna come get you.
Yep.
So I'd just say Jason, I guess.
So this
Or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, fucking that guy.
Leatherface?
Leatherface.
Yeah, Leatherface. Because he's a mean motherfucker, too. And he'll wear your face. I'm not trying to wear your face, but, you know.
He'll wear your face. All right.
No?
What do you say is the best kill you've ever seen in a horror movie?
I'm going to go back to Hereditary. When I seen that chick saw her head off, that was pretty graphic. I don't know. That stuck with me pretty bad.
Seems like it.
Mike, should I say the one that I watched 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like horror movies, Nolan?
They're all right. They're
Okay,
not bad. They're corny to me. And they're like watching WWE.
Yes, I get this, but I love a good throwback horror movie, and there's one called The Terrifier that's out there right now, and one of the kill scenes, he's a clown named Art the Clown, and he hangs his chick by her feet, and he takes a hacksaw, and he cuts her in half the long way from
kind of creepy.
Yeah. Yep. Starts from the top and makes it all the way down through her head. You can picture it. You should check it out.
What about the Blair Witch when that dude's just standing in the corner and that Heather girl's running out of the house just fucking screaming? I was a little kid when I seen that, and that shit's kind of fucking scary too, because that was back in the day, kind of before internet.
Right. Like there was online, but
real. And then they had like scenes and shit with like those people's faces on there, and I'm like, oh my god, this is real. They're not looking for these fucking people. And I was, you know, a little fat 10-year-old, little 7-year-old boy, whatever I was, thinking that. Living on the res, I don't know if you guys seen the res and how it's basically a giant woods. So to me, that was the worst. That was probably the scariest movie I've ever seen then.
Yeah, I bet.
I actually forgot all about the Blair Witch Project until you just brought that up. Actually,
people couldn't figure out if it was real or not. Most people like thought, you know, like, oh, this is fake. But then you're watching, like, is this fake though? It seems like it's a homemade movie. You know, like that was good at the time. It was really good.
UFOs. People think them UFO videos are fake. It's like, no, them fucking things
are
real.
They've actually said they're real now. Pentagon's come out and said these are real. All these crazy ass videos. There was one from last week I sent out. I sent to a few of my friends. It was nuts. It's like the orb thing.
And whatnot. I
don't like it.
Was. Who knows? But
dude, it's crazy.
I don't like it, man. I fear aliens more than I fear ghosts. That's for sure. Fucking.
I can't fly. I don't know if you guys. I can't fly. I don't have wings, so I'm fucked.
All right, Nolan. Well, you are the man. We can't wait to see you next week. November 6th, Seneca Allegheny Casino in East Bumfuck fucking New York. I never heard of Salamanca, New York. Hey, sorry. Hey.
Salamanca.
That's a reservation. You gotta respect. Come on now. You gotta respect. That's a reservation. No. You gotta show love.
Well, I completely respect it.
It's really far.
I'm gonna tell you, Nolan. I never heard of Salamanca, New York until Salamanca. My bad.
Salamanca.
Yeah, that's like a drug dealer from Breaking Bad, Salamanca.
Yeah,
that's a drug dealer from Africa, like, you know what I mean, the cotton, like the Congo or something like that. Salamanca, come here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
That's like a villain in like a drug movie, like Lord of War.
It is.
Nicolas Cage.
Salamanca is?
No, but it is. It's like Salamanca isn't Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad? He's the friggin'
yeah,
drug dealer dude.
All right. Well, you know what, dude? Now that we know what Salamanca is, or Salamanca, my bad.
Salamanca.
Salamanca, we will be there in
Can you say where I'm from? I'm from the Tuscarora. Can you say Tuscarora?
Tuscarora,
Tuscarora.
man. Tuscarora.
Oh, fuck, that's easy.
I've been there like 17 times.
Oh, why don't you come say hi? We'll get you some corn soup.
I didn't know you at the time there, fucking Iron Bear. All right, man. We'll hang out next week. We'll do an interview when we get up there in person. You can kick a watermelon off the top of Mike's head. That'll be fucking fantastic.
I'll start stretching. I'll do a split for you guys.
We'll do it after the fight so you don't get injured. You know, we don't want to fucking ruin shit. Imagine you fucking get hurt kicking a watermelon.
Yeah, do it after the fight. Do it after the fight. Go ahead, shout out your sponsors, shout out whoever you want to shout out, and give us a little prediction for the fight. Go ahead.
Shout out to Sal's Boxing. Thank you for always being there. Shout out to my Union Hall, the Ironworkers, Local 9. Thank you guys. Thanks for always being there. Shout out to PHE Hemp. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for everything you've done for me. And shout out to Tuscarora Woodworks. Go buy yourself some Native American crafts. Those guys, their fucking artwork's beautiful. And I prediction, to be honest, I'm predicting a really exciting fight. I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a bloodbath, though. I hate to say it, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for war, and you know what I mean. And nothing but respect for Zach, man. He's a really good guy. Zach's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Like we said, we've only seen him inside the squared circle one time so far with the gloves off, and he did not. He did not disappoint, and neither were I. As a matter of fact, Nolan, that night, me and Mike were there for that one. That was in Birmingham, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, that was in Birmingham. So we were there for that one. And honestly, the mood in the room was kind of like calm. The crowd was calm. Nobody was really going nuts in the crowd. They were cheering, but they weren't really off their seats or anything like that. Bobo and Zach Calmus blew the fucking roof off that place, and the mood in the room was cranked to 11 from that fight all the way to the main event. It was fucking unbelievable how different the vibe in there was after that fight. And like, you guys are the co-main, correct?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're the co-main.
Yeah, you guys are the co-main, so you guys are bringing the excitement towards the end of the night. We'll ask Travis Thompson to blow the roof off early for you guys to get the vibe going. You know what I mean?
We're gonna blow the walls down then. Fuck it. There ain't gonna be nothing left.
The whole place is
going.
going.
Build a fucking new casino when we're done.
Good. Love to hear it.
All right, man. Thank you very much for coming on. We'll see you next week. Best of luck to you.
See you guys. Travel safe. See you later.
Take it easy.
Later, man.
Bye, guys. All right, that is Nolan Smith, and he gave us his new nickname, which is fucking dope. The
Iron Bear. Iron Bear.
The Iron Bear, man. Go follow him on social media. Be a fan of that guy because he's put in a lot of work to get where he's at. The next guy that's going to be coming on, same exact thing. He's a nice Gloucester boy from a fisherman's town, putting in work. I sent him the invite. We're just waiting for him to come in the room. Mike, did your yard get effed up at all today?
Yeah, man. The fucking wind was ridiculous. I hate that shit. It made everything all messy and like fucking tons of branches and leaves all over the place. That shit was clean yesterday. Now I got to clean it again. I don't want to do that shit. I'm going to have to hire somebody. I can't do this anymore.
You know, it blew the top of the light off the front of my house. It broke. We had these big flower pot things on the front steps of our house. It blew one of those off and broke it. It flew the top of our hot tub cover. Like, it must not have been latched, obviously, but either way, a fucking cover to a hot tub is like heavy as fuck. For the wind to blow that shit off, it was crazy. We actually lost power. Me and Amy been in this house since 2013, so 8 years. And we've lost power. This is only the third time in 8 years. That's how hard this fucking storm was today.
Yeah, we lost power, but only for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It came right back on, which is nice. But you know, you get some of them crazy ass branches that fall that you're like, dude, if I was standing out there, I probably would have been killed by that thing. Some of that shit that falls fucking sticks straight into the ground.
I was having a little PTSD today. I was outside at work and Remember when the top of a blade can flew off and hit me in the head and got the wind today kind of like had me having flashbacks of a fucking main rotor blade can flying at my head.
You were jumpy? Did you get jumpy outside?
I was a little jumpy, yes. I was a little skittish around them goddamn cans today because it was like 70-mile-an-hour winds coming off the water.
Well, today marks 13 years for me in thy military. This is my military birthday today. Yeah, this is it today. Today's the day. 13 years, a rainy day to signify how I lost my life 13 years ago.
To Uncle Sam? Dude,
yeah.
Today's your 13-year anniversary, huh?
That's right.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
13 years, man. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yep.
When you joined the military 13 years ago, did you think that you'd be here 13 years later?
No way. No way in hell. Listen, if you asked me the day before I joined the military, I'd probably tell you I'd never joined the military. Right. You know, I never thought I'd join ever. And then I joined, and I'm assigned the 6 and 2 because you had to sign 8 to get that awesome. I think I got a $20,000 sign-on bonus. So I said, well, if I have to sign for 6 and 2, I'll do it to get that extra 20 grand, which in turn, after Uncle Sam also took taxes out on my shit, it ended up being like 13,000 and change. But, I was good, hey, but no way. I thought I was going to do that 6 and 2 and get the hell out of here. But then I got a job at the unit, and here we are today.
They dangle that carrot in front of you.
Yeah, they said, hey, check this out.
Well, you know what? I was the same way, man. I was going to do the 6 and 2 and get out. Things happen in life, and the sign-in bonus comes around, and next thing you know, 20 years later. Job. But we got our next guest in the waiting room, ready to come talk to us about his co-main event against Nolan Smith. Let's bring that picture back
that beautiful mane. Look at that thing right there.
Look at that beautiful man. Look at those two guys.
Look at that.
It's going to be a slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would once say. All right, his name is Zach Calmus from Gloucester, Mass. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
What's up, Patriots, baby?
Yeah.
What's going on, Zach? How you been?
I've been all right. Been focused on fighting.
Look at this. Yes. People are excited for you. Look at this. Look how many O's and exclamation points are put into that. That's happiness. People love to see you, Zach.
So, Zach, are you back 100%? You had some dental work done. You're living life better nowadays. Look at you.
I had them pulled out. I was honestly didn't receive enough money to get any type of work done. And these type of things usually get shut down when it goes through the insurance company because, you're getting paid to fight. So, you kind of go in there with that risk. So I understand that, my insurance or nobody's insurance company is going to cover your teeth when you get paid to fight with bare knuckles. So
doesn't the BKFC themselves have insurance to cover fighters' health like that?
I was sent the insurance information, and it's nothing against anybody, but I applied, the insurance information to the medical practice, and it was denied.
Really?
Shit.
I was denied.
What the fuck?
With both my insurance and the other one. So, honestly, I went to four dentist appointments. When I came home after fighting Bobo, I went to 4 dentist appointments, but just to get these teeth pulled. Just 4 dentist appointments, just to get fucked around.
So
I don't like this. I don't like what I'm hearing. Man. That sucks.
I went to the hospital in Gloucester, Addison Gilbert, the next day when I got home from Alabama, and the doctor laughed in my face. I said, I don't know what you want me to do. This is a hospital. Like, bitch, why don't you offer me some fluids? Why don't you offer me some pain medication? Oh no, wait, you think I'm a junk bag because you're judging a book by its cover. My face is bloodied, I'm missing teeth, and I'm wearing sweatpants. So automatically, I'm a
That ain't
No,
right,
man.
Zach. I just saw, Monica wrote, BKFC needs to stop putting it in their contracts. If in fact you have signed a contract legal and they said they'd cover it,
No,
there's no way that they can't cover it. I mean,
no.
It's illegal. It's, you signed something.
I'm not saying anything of that nature. I don't
Yeah.
think contract that they cover dental work. No, no fighting promotion in the world is going to cover your teeth if you get them knocked out making money. And I don't expect them to, truly. Because
I think they should.
your personal insurance won't cover incident.
Right.
Because you're making money. Like if I did it at work or if I did it moving furniture, I did it, I would be completely different. But this is
Right.
Damn.
But this is on purpose.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you chose to go in there, and that's rough, man. I'm glad to see you got another fight though. When you're back in there, you gained a shit ton of fans against Bobo Bannon in Birmingham. You're going in there. You got a co-main event spot now.
I didn't know that. Found that out when I was watching Nolan talk. I found out that we were a co-main event. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's certainly exciting.
Yeah. And how's the training been? You look like you're in pretty good shape right now from what I see on the interwebs.
I've been training extremely hard, but what the funny thing is that you could train as hard as you want. It's only been 4 months, 4 or 5 months since I fought.
Right.
So if you dedicate 2 of those months to recovering, when I met Nolan, my fingers were still blown up. There was like they were inflated with air from fighting with Bobo. My hands were still inflated, like my from blocking and stuff. So I was still very damaged when I was at the tryouts, the treeouts and everything. My point is that I've been back to health for 2.5, 3 months. I mean, you see a lot of bloodbaths, but it might visually look crazy in a lot of fights. But the fact of the matter is that Bobo weighed 260 pounds and I weigh 260 pounds. And you put those two guys in the ring, you got 520 pounds of man swinging at each other. So heavyweights just hit different.
Yeah, it's incredible. And that night, like we talked to you,
and it hurts different. Like it goes deep. The bruising goes deeper when you hit harder.
It's like getting hit by a car.
Yeah, every time
jarring.
Every time I felt like my brain was on a suction cup. I felt like I was in the blender. Like my brain was getting sucked through a tube. It's insane, to be honest with you. The amount of pain that he put me through. And I'm not complaining. It's what I signed up for. But I'm not. A lot of people don't realize what I truly went through. When I got home is when it really started, because nobody was really there for me at all. I couldn't even drive my car. My hands were so inflated, and I couldn't get anyone to drive me to the doctor. So I was driving down 128.
Jesus. Yeah, that's some rough shit.
So would you say that you are feeling 100% going into this fight?
Yeah.
You good to go?
I'm more than 100%. I feel I'm in better shape than I was going into the Bobo fight, as I had to cut like 15 pounds to make that. I had to cut 15 pounds to make the 265, whereas this time I'm walking around 260. I'm walking around way more within the range.
There you go.
But people think it's all just fun and fucking games, and I promise you right now, it's definitely not. This is what I did when I woke up from my nap. I tore my kitchen in half.
Oh, Jesus.
You know why? I don't know why I did it. I don't even know why I did it. I did that with my bare hands. And that's not a major accomplishment. But I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I just get another table tomorrow. If I get another table, I get another table.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Yeah. I know you were having an issue with your dog. Is your dog okay?
Not really. I'll show you if you want. Sorry, buddy. Come here. See this here? See this? Can you see it?
Yes. Yep.
That rupal on the
saw.
paw. See that big rupal on the paw?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. That's why I'm fighting. Because it's infected. I don't know if you can see it, right?
Yeah. I can see it.
He's 10 years old. 9 or 10 years old. I've had him since he was a puppy. He was heavily abused. He's an old fighting dog. So when I got him, I was very lucky to save his life. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been with him. I've had him for 10 years. My dog, King, and he's just in agonizing pain with the foot being infected, laying around a lot, you know. I've been to the vet last week just to get it looked at because it was worrying me. But definitely something like that. You know, that's one of the reasons why the timing couldn't be better to fight.
Do you have a lot of support around you right now, like heading into the fight? Nothing.
I mean, my coach has been the only one, as usual.
Well,
My coach, in Lynn, Coach Alex. I've been with the gym 5 years, and when I entered the gym, I had left another gym, north of Boston, in Chelsea. I left the gym, Quiet Man Sports, and I left that gym ultimately because the coach attacked me in the shower.
what the hell?
Yeah, oh yeah. And then he told the commission, USA Boxing Commission, that I had attacked him in his office. Now this guy is like 5'3", soaking wet. So
Yeah,
Lord knows I would never do something like that, ever. But after rolling around on the floor at Gold's Gym, buck naked, and putting him in an arm bar, I got kicked out of boxing. They told me you're never going to box again. This kid's in trouble. He attacked a coach, this and that. And that never happened. So I'm walking around. I got no license. I met Alex, coach, and he's like, all right, you're going to come fight for our gym. And he called to license me, and they were like, oh, Zach doesn't have any type of license. He's done with USA Boxing forever. And he's like, no, he's a good kid. He's like, well, if he screws up again, it's on you. And he took that chance on me. So that was 2017. That year we went and won the Golden Gloves. 3 weeks later against the kid with 82 fights. So it was my 10th fight. And, now being with coach all these years, I realized that is just how it is. It's a lonely road, and then we die.
Jeez. Well, is your girlfriend around? You had a girlfriend last time we talked to you. You don't have a girlfriend?
Been with her 10 years, and she's overworked too. You know, she works at a salon, and she has 2 coworkers, and it's a busy salon. But both of those coworkers might work a total of, I don't know, one of them's working 11 hours this week.
So she's taking the brunt of the work.
Yeah.
Come on. Brunt doesn't even describe it. Brunt doesn't even describe what she's doing. She is the business. I literally, like, why do you think she wasn't at my fight in Alabama? Because she's getting leaned on so hard to work that she can't even come and support her boyfriend, her husband that she's been with I've been with her 11 years. I really got fucking clowns who were like, oh, I think Zach made up his girl ain't real and shit.
Oh, she's real. I've seen her before. She shared stuff. I've seen her online commenting and stuff.
She'll be in New York. So
awesome.
Whatever it is, I'm flying her in. So I'm flying her into Buffalo because she couldn't even get the days off to drive up with us. So ticket, then I'm flying her to Buffalo. And then my buddy who lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And he's a military veteran. People really like him. Jeremy Crabtree. He has 1 leg. He's a beast. I met him down when I was fighting in the Nationals. He's flying all the way from Chattanooga just to watch the fights. So I'll have him scoop her up at the airport and
Nice.
Bring her over closer to me. So,
So she's going to be getting in the day of the fight?
Yeah. Like 10 in the morning to do the fight.
That's awesome, man.
Busy. She barely even gets to go to my fights. My pro boxing debut, she had to work. Alabama, obviously, she had to work. Also, I have 2 dogs and we live in a house, so it's like there's a lot that goes into just keeping the house together, as you know. Yeah, been trying to just stay positive, and I've been training extremely hard. I know I look a little bit worked up or whatever. I'm good.
You still moving furniture?
Yeah, it's just a normal day though.
Yeah.
I've been sparring 8 to 15 rounds when I go to the gym, and I've been doing that different sparring partners, so it's not like 8 with the same guy. It's like 8, it's like 2, and then switch it up. So I'm always getting fresh legs.
Yeah.
And I've been cutting my break times to like 30 seconds or not at all. So you're kind of going sometimes 2 rounds constantly. There are 2 rounds, and then coach will have like an A and a B opponent. So it'll be like, all right, A, all right, B, or blue, red. So if you're going 4 minutes with 2 different opponents, you definitely getting, you know what I mean? I'm confident that I could stand and bang right now 20, 30 minutes.
Nice. Now,
if I lose my teeth with Bo, if I didn't lose my teeth, we would have had a different fight. Would have gone longer.
What a hell of a fight it was, though, man. Jesus.
It was insane.
So
stopped it because I couldn't. It was very dangerous, and my eye was getting dangerous too. I'll put that out there, but the teeth were the main concern. So painful.
Right. You saw your upcoming opponent at the tryouts in Belfast, New York. Were you impressed by what you saw out of Nolan up there?
Yeah, absolutely. People keep asking me about one fight, like, "Oh, Zach, get this guy, get him out of there." I'm like, listen, it's not that simple. You understand? We're talking about an iron worker. We're talking about a tough guy, a guy who came up in the USA system just like I did, so he knows the things that I know. It's a great matchup. I tip my hat to Mr. Nate Shook and Mr. Feldman, of course. BKFC as a whole, they did a great job putting this fight together, and I'm just honestly blessed and grateful for the opportunity to fight Nolan. I met him down in New York, and he's just a great guy, world class, I would say, because iron workers. So like you figure, like the union, these are the guys who are responsible for building America. They're literally constructing things that are built in this country. So anybody in the union, especially an iron worker, I have nothing but respect. And I think they did a great job matching us up because I want to fight serious guys. I don't want to fight guys who are in there to play around. And I'm definitely not there to do that.
He's a big guy too, man. He's about like this. He's about the same size as Bobo, right? Like you're going in there against another big dude.
He's bigger
than Bobo.
Taller.
Taller.
He's 6'4", and Bobo's 6'2", around 6'2". Now Bobo, just the thing that really stood out to me about Bo that didn't stand out to me in video. And I'm not comparing Bo to Nolan or Nolan to Bo because that's crazy. They're 2 different people. But Bobo was so thick, like chest to back. I mean, I get patted down twice when I go to the airport. When I go front and back, they think I got a bomb on me. They're like, "Yo, you're a lot thicker than you should be." I'm like, "Well, I'm fat." They pat down my titty. I'm like, "Whoa, I'm not that old. I'm not trying to get molested." And grab me everywhere. But last time they had me taking my clothes off and everything, both ways. They had me take my clothes off, strip search, and everything.
Maybe they liked you.
Oh, for sure.
What's not to like?
I'm a sexy bastard.
They want to keep you around a little bit longer.
They would have me sit down in the back.
Jesus.
I roll with him till he started stripping down himself. Freaky.
Hey, so you were down at the August event, right? You were down at the TikTok of like with the TikTokers fighting and Mick Terrell fighting.
I was down with the TikTokers, the flip floppers, the hip hoppers. But I'll put this out there. Those assholes didn't do shit for us.
I would agree.
I'm gonna put that right out there, and I don't care who comes to me later with a problem with this comment. Blueface, Nick Ireland, all of them, every single one of them. Kane Trilio,
Evil Hero.
They were brought in to fight and bring their fans to follow BKFC. Those guys didn't do anything to promote us on their platforms, but we did things to promote them on our platforms. I'm not trying to sound like a salty dog, but what the fuck are you even doing here, Kane Trilio and fucking Blueface? You guys are too good to shout us out or to post us on your page, but we can post ours, right? You know what the funny thing is? Put all of those TikTokers in the ring with me or Nolan, and we're gonna take all of them out, bro, and tied behind our back.
I was just gonna say Zach Calmus versus all them TikTokers on a fight circus for John Nutt. That would be fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah.
He could make that happen, actually.
I'll even give them bats. I'll let them fight with just mini Red Sox bats, though, little ones.
Little mini ones. Yeah.
Little Louisville Sluggers.
How about that?
You know, Halloween is coming up this weekend, Zach.
I go into YMCA and people treat me like I'm a fucking freak, man.
What?
I swear to God, like I go, if people don't know who I am with the teeth and the beard and just the look, man, people treat me like a fucking freak, bro. Like I get off the heavy bag, and people are like, you don't have no gloves on. Like people look like they just saw Michael Myers or some shit. I'm scaring people. I don't know what it is. People love it when I'm laughing and goofing around, but the minute I get serious, people get very nervous. I make people nervous, and I take pleasure in that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't know why people are so nervous, Zach. We met you down in fucking Birmingham. We met you, and you were like the coolest fucking dude ever.
Talking about sparring and shit. Like, I'm walking into the ring now, and guys are fucking trying to leave out before I get to the gym and shit because they already know what it is. I've been on like kill mode since Alabama. I've been like the real life Terminator. I've been really shutting shit down and doing well. I cornered like 5 fighters this summer, so I got to see the business from a different aspect, and I've been doing a ton of shit. I've been extremely busy, but yeah.
Well, you know, man, we can't wait to see you fight next week. Mike and I will be up there, so we'll see you again in person. We'll sit down and have a chat with you up there. Meet your girlfriend. I can't wait to see you and Nolan throw down in the ring. You guys are co-main on the heavyweight title card.
Right,
It's pretty fucking awesome, dude.
That's the card that. So when I was looking at all the cards of the year, after me and Bo, when I was like, damn, when could you make a good return? When could you make a positive, could you come back realistically? Because they weren't trying to rush me back before I was ready, and I definitely am ready.
Well, look at this reunion. Look at this reunion. Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom.
Joey defend. Here's what I'm saying is New York was the card that I wanted to get on all year. Like when I got into the BKFC, I was like, oh, hopefully I get on New York. That's where I really wanted to fight. I'm very excited. Very excited. Who wouldn't be? That's going to be the event of the year. That's the one to be at.
We're definitely excited. We were there for your first fight, and now we get to be there for your second fight. And I think Kyle was going to bring up Halloween coming up.
And we had an idea for you for Halloween.
Brings different.
Huh?
It's going to be cold there. Like it brings a different feeling. The New York, it's a different aspect. You know what I mean?
Check this out, Zach.
In the South.
This weekend.
You know
Remember,
this picture.
that was the day we met you, right? You and Josh Dyer standing side by side.
Yeah.
We think that you and Josh Dyer should be
Look at that.
Ray Jackson and Frank Dukes from Bloodsport this Halloween. What do you think?
I mean, I don't have to.
What's that?
I don't have to try. I already look.
It's fucking
You're good to go.
I was watching Bloodsport yesterday on HBO Max.
No shit, dude. That's awesome, man.
Well, you guys.
That's fucking awesome.
That shit is perfect. Look, I mean, it really is perfect. I mean, look at this. There and boom. Look at that.
It's seriously.
Look at these guys. Boom.
You guys are
and
like
boom. I mean,
you guys are tag team champions of the world right there. I'm telling you.
Josh is like reserved and pretty calm. Josh, he's like a cool dude. He has a cool, calm kind of like I got unlocked under control. He's got that aura about him. Like he's a cool dude. He's just got his life under control. You know, he gives off that. Yeah, I'm good. It's all set. I'm ready for this. He's got it all. He's organized, is what I'm saying. You know, he's got a calm, cool demeanor where I'm kind of just fucking nuts. Like, I don't know why I just showed you that, but I did. I ain't got nothing to hide. I broke my whole kitchen down with my bare hands, man.
Matter of fact, the first time me and Mike met you, we're sitting out by the fire pit down there, and you told us a story about how you tore your TV apart.
Just broke.
And I'm like, why'd you do that? You're like, I don't know, because I fucking did. And I went and got a new TV. And then you said, I got pissed off and I tore my roof off my house.
Oh, yeah. I tore all the shingles. I got all the shingles off the house. And then I reshingled the whole house.
I mean, you keep taking it out on your house, man. Oh, my God, bro.
Yo, look at this shit. My wife's like, I'm not cleaning that shit.
I do have to say this though, Zach, is that you might think that you have zero support, but I have to tell you that you have support. You're in this bare knuckle community, as I've found out, that there are tons of people that at any second you could turn around. And you know this, that Bobo, Bannon, and Britain, they're awesome. And I know they're your management team, Ucal Management now. You're part. They will definitely help you out. You could call Mike and Mish anytime. I'm sure everybody in the comments feels the same. So if you do feel like you're alone, you're not.
All right, that's not.
I know we're all kind of strangers, but technically, look, you got my messenger. Fucking message me.
I appreciate you guys, but you know when certain people go through stuff, they don't want to. Buddy, and I'm one of those, and just kind of strong soldier type, but my dog his foot's falling off, and I've definitely lost a lot of faith in people through this experience. Like I've gained respect for a lot of people, and then I've lost respect for a lot of people, and it's been on a massive scale. I guess I just realized that once it's all said and done, that nobody gives a shit about you. At the end of the day, nobody cares. Not even your own parents. Like they're gonna do enough to act like they care. They're gonna do enough to look themselves in the mirror at the end of the night and tell themselves enough. They're gonna do enough to tell themselves that they care so they can sleep at night. But at the end of the day, it's just you fighting the fight. It's just me waking up at 5, driving to Lynn Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to get punched in the head. It's just me leaving before 7 so I can beat all the school traffic. It's just me worrying about $1,600 worth of damage on my car that if I don't fix, the car is not going to run. It was a 12-year-old car, It's just me with my dog with his fucking big fat foot. He's looking at me, Daddy, help me. And I don't have the money to help him. I can't help him. I can't even fucking help myself. So, yeah, we go and we fight. We go and we fight so they can make highlights of us getting knocked the fuck out or knocking somebody the fuck out. And everybody can point and say, oh, he's a bitch. Or he's a beast. Oh, like, well, what happened to the Hillbilly Hammer? I mean, he was a beast, right? They were building him up on a massive level. Has anybody called him to check how he's doing? after Burns knocked him out. I mean,
We don't know.
He ain't no punk. Sam Shoemaker ain't no punk. But nobody says boo. I guess he's just a big bitch because Burns knocked him out. That's just how people are doing things, man. And that bothers me. I've watched the level of integrity go from a very high level to a very, very low level. That's all I got to say about that. When that poor guy died and people were talking out of their ass, I'm not going to even go there. How could you talk about a dead man negatively?
That was awful. How the media handled that was fucking
the whole
awful.
thing sick. They turned it from a battle about BKFC. Is it safe or not? Of course, it's fucking safe. There's 10 deaths from boxing a year or more that are reported. There's way more deaths in boxing. Don't tell me it's because it's been around longer. The facts are bare knuckle boxing is safer. We're talking about a freak accident, an isolated accident, an isolated thing. And that's the bottom line. People are so fucking stupid even making it about that and not be making it about the fact that a poor guy passed away. That's all that matters.
Well said, man. There's a lot of fucking idiots out there that don't understand. It was that fall that he took could have happened to anybody. And
call me after, tell me, did you see the way he fought? Oh man, he deserved it. I said, what? Click.
The people that call and say shit like that don't need to be in anybody's life. So
no, man. But that's the masses though that I'm seeing. Like, go on any of my fight photos that are posted. Oh, he's got titties. Oh, he's fat. Oh, he's this, he's that. These are the people that I'm going out and spilling my blood for. Fuck them.
Well, I can tell you that you got a lot of support from us. You got a lot of support from the viewers of our show. And I know a lot of the BKFC community is a big fan of yours and a supporter of yours. They may not be fucking lining your pockets, but I feel like you keep putting the work in and keep on moving forward, man. And good things will come to you because you're a good person. We met you. You're a genuine person, and everything you say is from the heart. So we can't wait to see you next week. We look forward to your fight, and we want to give you a minute to thank your sponsors and shout out anybody you want to shout out before you get out of here.
I got nothing to say.
Nothing to say. All right, Zach, man. Different tone this time you were around. Yep. We love you, buddy. We're gonna see you next week. We can't wait to watch you in the ring and see you in person and meet your girlfriend. So
maybe break some bread with you. Get a meal and
we'll be able to get there by like the nick of time because she's gonna fly to Buffalo. Then I gotta have my military buddy drive her.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Well. Thank you so much for coming on here. You and your opponent are both really, really nice, genuine people, and we are fans of both of you guys. So best of luck to you. All right.
I will say one thing. I'm completely blessed and grateful by the situation with BKFC. I'm grateful to BKFC, David Feldman, Mr. Nate Shook, and I want to thank only them. I only want to thank Nate Shook, Mr. Feldman. I like to thank my coach as well. He's always been there. And also, no sponsors. Forget the sponsors. I don't. Knuckle Up Media made me shirts. I appreciate you all. Thanks. I just don't like to sit there and drone on about, oh, this one and that one. No, suck a dick. You know what? It's me in the ring. This. It ain't nobody else. So at the end of the day, that's who I'm shouting out. Me. And I got to go tomorrow and put my sparring partners in pain. At 5 a.m., I'll be driving to Lynn with a bad attitude.
All right, brother. Take care of yourself. Stay focused.
Yeah.
Keep your focus on the task at hand. All right, and do your best. We know you will.
Yeah. Keep your head up, man.
All right. We'll talk to you, Zach. Thank you. Different tone in Mr. Calmus tonight, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Felt a bit bad there. I hope everything works out for him, and look forward to catching up with him next week and being able to see him, face to face and have a talk with him and chill and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see where his head's at.
He clearly has a lot of things going on, in his life. When you see his training photos and videos online, he looks like he's ultra focused. He looks like he's in better shape than his previous fight. I just, I hope his head is in the right spot and he's focused for, a great fight. And God damn it, man, if anybody sounds like they need a fight of the night bonus, that guy right there, man, take care of his dog, take care of his grill, take care of his fucking kitchen, take care of his girl who's probably going to kill him.
Yeah, I know the dog is weighing on him heavy, and he was looking for a little bit of help to help with the dog. So, this fight, he's going to have to use that money for the dog. I know he's it's weighing on him heavy. So,
right. So, you know what? Maybe we'll try to put something together for old Zach Calmus for his pup there. And best of luck to him. Best of luck to Nolan. We got one more guest that was a late addition to the show tonight. He is stepping in on short notice. He will be fighting Zachary Johnson. They call him Ziggy, the local guy. He's going to be making his debut at BKFC New York. Zach Johnson will be fighting. Did I say fighting? Fighting.
He will be fighting.
I just fucking went British for a second.
You went British with an American accent.
I went British with an American accent for one word. Fighting. The man, David Morgan, will be stepping back in there. He just came off of a fight in BYB, back to BKFC period. What's going on, man? How are you? Dangerous, David.
What's up, guys? How are you?
We are good.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Mike, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
So what's up, man? You are back on the scene. You got a phone call and you got an opportunity. Tell us what happened.
Well, I found out I wasn't going to be fighting on BYB's card at the end of the year. So, I hit up Nate and was just like, hey, if you got anybody that drops out, let me know. And it just so happened, boom, that day, he had somebody drop out. So I was actually getting ready to sign a 3-fight contract with a promotion that was a local promotion, just boxing for Iron Boy that same day too. And so luckily, this happened. And, I told the other promotion, sorry, you got to pay me more. I'm going to have to go drop over here. And, but I took it with Nate anyways. My manager started working on the contract. Got details going, and here we are. So we fly out on the 4th, show up in Buffalo the 4th, and get ready to fight. So
awesome.
This fight's actually going to be a different weight class. Normally I'm at 35. This one's going to be at 45. So
45,
weight class too.
Well, you know what? Joe Ivy noticed. Joe Ivy in the comments says, would you look at that gun show right there? That's a one. What do you right now? 155, 160. What do you got to cut about 15 pounds?
No, actually, I've been staying at like a steady 140, 141. To be honest with you, some days I'll be 145 even. So
there you go.
Yeah.
So you know what I tell all my troops?
It's all good, but I'm still looking good.
Yeah, you look like you're ready. This is what you just said there is the same thing I tell all my soldiers is you guys need to be ready to jump on an opportunity, at the drop of a dime. In the military, I tell them stay healthy, don't get flagged, be good at PT, and be ready to go to school on a day's notice. And all the people that get rank and climb the ranks are the ones that are able to go to school when some other soldier drops out and they get the phone call. They say, yo, can you go to school tomorrow? Yeah. Same thing with you. Hey, can you fight next week? Yes. Opportunity knocks. You fucking take it. You never say no to it. And you jump on it and you be ready. And that's fucking awesome for you, dude.
Yeah.
It could be what changes everything.
And what do I say, man? I'm ready to go anytime, anywhere. I'll fight anybody. Let's do it. You know what I mean? I'm always ready. So
let's talk.
I'm living up to the name, and I've had two performances this year that weren't. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, let's talk about your second performance because BYB is a big different, the triangle ring compared to the circle ring, the mighty trigon, as Mike hates more than anything in the fucking world. The mighty trigon. What was the experience like with BYB? You fought in BKFC obviously earlier this year, and then you made your venture into BYB. Talk about the triangle ring and that whole experience.
Man,
we lost you.
The triangle, the trigon, it ain't no joke. I just put it out there. It's not a joke, you know what I mean? It's 20 by 20 by 20 with 90-degree angle corners. You know, you pretty much step back, you're on the ropes. You hit them corners, you get caught in that corner, there's only one way, and that's forward. So, I mean, it kind of forces you to fight, you know? I mean, there's not a lot of moving. I mean, they have a 80% or 90% knockout ratio, something like that, between their fights for a reason. The promotion I have is all good, you know. I like the promotion. I have nothing bad to say about the promotion, you know. As for BKFC too, you know, it's all. Man, I'm a fighter, man. I'll go fight. So, but you know that fight. It was a good promotion. I mean, they take care of their fighters. You know, it was.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit, David.
I have nothing bad to say about them. You know, as for the fight wise, you know, everybody tries to say I quit again, but you know, I'll admit.
Hey, can you hear?
First fight with Travis,
hey, David,
I did.
Can you hear me? Can you hear us right now?
Because I had a dislocated hip. Second fight, you know, he hit me when I was on the ground. I made a rookie mistake, man. I made a rookie mistake, and I'll say that straight up. And I went to my corner, like, you know, I can't see out of my eye.
Hey, David.
And what is? Yeah.
Hey, your video is going slow motion, and
right away the doctor
audio is behind,
looks
so we can't really
eye.
hear what you're saying.
Hold up.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We're gonna try to get that straightened out here.
I'm gonna send him
just a second. Yeah, send him a message. He's way backed up. I'm sure everybody knows his video started going slow, and then his audio wasn't syncing up with it, and then he was kind of behind. And I don't think he could hear us when we were talking. So we'll get that taken care of quick. Maybe he'll move to a different spot or something like that. But in the meantime,
yeah, DJ Tony says, "Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Let's see if we can bring him back on." And
I don't.
Dave,
I can hear you.
He's still.
Oh man, so here's the deal. I don't know if you can hear us, but your audio is like choppy as hell, and like we can't hear anything that you're saying.
Yeah, the whole BYB conversation. We'll have to start back at the beginning because I couldn't hear anything that he was saying.
Yeah, man. But you know what? Like I said to him, I just had this conversation. I had to talk a soldier into going to school the other day because somebody dropped out.
Yeah.
And then this kid had an opportunity and he didn't want to go. And I said, dude, you do not turn down an opportunity like this. You never know when the greatest opportunity of your life is going to knock. And this could be your chance to fucking really make a difference in your career. So do not turn it down. Go to fucking school, take the opportunity and do it. And the kid ended up going and he's there right now. So hopefully he's excelling while at school. Dave is back in the green room there. Let's see if let's bring him back in, see what he does.
Let's get him back in here.
There, can you guys hear me better right now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, what's up there, Steve-O?
Not much. There's Steve-O. No, my computer was lagging. That's why I got to restart it and stuff. So
this is good.
I just caught off my phone.
This is way better, by the way. So you were saying the Trigon pushed the pace, a huge knockout rate, and then where we lost you is when you were talking about the promotion. You said, "I got nothing bad." I think you were saying.
Yeah, I got nothing bad to say about the promotion. They took care of their fighters really well. You know, and all in all, it was a great experience. Just like, you know, when I did an Uncle Mania, it was a good experience. It was all experience, you know, at the end of the day. So I have nothing bad to say about them. It was fun. You know, as for the fight, you know, I made a rookie mistake and went to my corner like, oh, I can't see out of my eye, you know, and then doctor came up, pretty much said, you know, I'm gonna have to stop it. And I was like, no, I should get 5 minutes. And he said, if you can't see out of your eye, I'm gonna have to stop it. And I told him, you know, do what you got to do, but I want to continue. And he ended up stopping it anyways because he said I couldn't see. Like, I guess he moved his light like that, and I wasn't following it or whatever. My eye was blurry as hell, but you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of people try to say that I quit again. You know, first fight when BKFC, you know, I admit that one. I quit in the second round because I couldn't stay planted. My hip was dislocated. You know, I fought the whole first round with the dislocated hip. You go back and rewatch the fight, first like 10 seconds, I caught Travis with the counter overhand. And then I stepped wide and freaking just boom, went down. And you could see the snap in the hip. Besides that, you know what I mean? That one I quit. Second one I didn't. If I did, it'd be on my record. I'd be 0-2, and I'm not. I'm 0-1. Just to clarify that with
you and Travis going to be on this card together.
Oh, I know. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
You know,
you guys friendly? You guys friendly with each other?
Yeah. You know, I mean, I don't got no problems. I still got respect for Travis. Travis still a beast. You know, unfortunate what happened at his last fight. You know, and I hope he bounces back this one and just fucking, you know, reclaims that throne as the animal. You know, because we all know he's a beast. Period. You know.
Yeah. Well, and, he was fighting, you know, maybe the most impressive prospect in the 135-pound division right now. Yeah. I know that, like, that's your division, and that's, you know, that's Johnny Bedford's division, but the up and coming young gunner Kid Gotti is fucking impressive. And what he did to Travis Thompson, nobody does that to Travis, man. He was picking him apart that
laser
night.
Sharp.
Laser sharp.
Hey, I'll tell you straight up, that what he did was kind of my game planning, but until my hip, you know, I mean, I didn't have the game plan for the hip, so you know, he implemented the game plan a lot better, and he was smart about it, and he totally dominated Travis. I'll tell you right now, I didn't even think that was going to happen that way, one bit, and you know, sure did.
Yeah, it was impressive as hell. Now that division has Bedford's the champ again in that division. That division is fucking awesome. You're fighting at 145.
Yep.
Say you go out there, you get the W. Are you going to look to go back to 135 after that, or maybe see how you feel at 145 and test the waters?
You know, we'll see. We'll see whatever, you know. No matter what, after this fight, you know, come back home, spend, you know, the rest of the holidays with my family, and, you know, go back to the drawing board, and, you know, we'll see where we sit at. You know, we'll see what offers come, and, you know, talk it over with my team and my manager and go from there. So.
And how's the gym going? Last time we talked to you.
All right. So unfortunately, I had some issues with the landlord, and she did me pretty dirty. So that gym's no longer there. I still have the name and everything, but I actually teamed up with another guy that went to the tryouts as well. And, you know, pretty much kind of helping him over at where his place is, and we're kind of mixing each other's stuff up. And he goes by Protege or Performance Arizona, and it's actually out in Mesa, Arizona. It's a beautiful gym. Just pretty much that's where I've been doing a lot of my training for the most part, doing, you know, working PTs, teaching some classes. Him and I just kind of teamed up on some stuff, and
it's awesome.
We're kind of kicking ass with it. So.
Well, you know, everything happens for a reason. You know, you get that shitty landlord, and it's better to move on anyway. You get yourself a good team. Now you got this opportunity to get back in the winner's circle there. And
I created my own boxing gloves though. Like, here's one for example. Oh, crap. Like right here.
Oh, nice. What does that
Oh
say?
yeah, I like that.
Oh, the American Fighting Systems.
Yeah. So
I like
American Fighting Systems has now pretty much become like, you know, a fighting equipment. Like I do boxing gloves and, you know, other shit like that, etc. I'm trying to get more into the, like, you know, gis and stuff like that, rash guards, etc. Kind of make a market out of it. So we're still trying to keep the name alive. As for like the gym wise, I mean, it's pretty much done for right now, unless I have the right investor come along and kind of want to help out. If not, you know, it's pretty much becoming a store. So
This time, right now, with all the stupid COVID shit going on, it's so tough. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
tough. I could just imagine trying to start a friggin' business too, especially with all the. I mean, I don't know, how strict are they in Arizona? Are they super strict like California and New York, or no, not really?
no.
No.
I mean, there's not a, you know, we don't have to wear a mask here if we don't want to. Now they did start implementing it in some schools, but for the most part, you know, I mean, nobody really cares. I mean, we're kind of over it. I'm
Are you saying
I'm
that?
kind of over it.
Are you saying that masks aren't mandatory in most schools?
No, they are.
Oh, they
actually
are
here.
now.
Yeah, they recently followed that trend. They now, if you have certain medical issues, like my son, he's got real bad asthma and it's hard for him to breathe sometimes with that mask. You know, as long as the doctor approves of it or whatever, you don't have to wear it. He don't have to wear it. So,
That's cool. That's the one thing. Like, matter of fact, I just went to a parent-teacher conference today for my younger son.
I did yesterday.
Yeah, and you got to wear the mask, and you got to sit like 10 feet away from the teacher. And I'm like, that's the one thing that I'm so happy that they don't have to wear the masks when they go outside to recess and shit. That's why that was like my one question was like, do you guys, I know you guys make them wear the mask all the time inside the building unless they're eating or whatever, but when they're outside on the playground and running around on the blacktop and basketball court, you don't make them wear the mask. They're like, oh, no. We leave it up to the kid if they want. I'm like, thank God they get to see each other's faces a little bit,
Yeah.
know who the fuck
Right?
they're being friends with, you know? It's a fucked up world, man. I don't know.
It is. Especially
but-
out here, like all the riots. I guess there's a whole bunch of riots and shit going on, and it's. I mean, I'm telling you, to me, it seems like we're getting ready to go into a whole nother, you know, civil war, pretty much. You know, I do see it coming soon.
Well, you know, one thing that we can always fall back on is good old organized violence, and we get to see you back in the squared circle next week.
Hell
which
yeah,
is
I'm
fucking
excited.
awesome
I'm
for
stoked.
you, dude. Yeah, Mike and I will be up there, so we'll see you in person there. We'll do an interview with you up there, and and on weigh-in day, maybe we'll do it. We try to stray away from doing too many interviews on weigh-in
Before the weigh-ins, anyways.
Yeah, because we don't want to get anybody while they're honoring and about to fucking kill someone. But if you're not cutting weight, maybe we'll just do one with you that day.
I think today I weighed like 143. So I mean, I got a couple more pounds just to put on, so I'll be good.
So you could be chilling. You might be eating at the weigh-ins.
He's gonna show up to the weigh-in eating a fucking Whopper on the way to the scale.
I don't know about Burger King, but
I
still try to eat healthy.
All right, Taco Bell.
All right, yeah.
Hey, you know what we're gonna do with you, Dave? Because we were gonna do a speed round with Mr. Zach Calmus, but actually, before we do that, do you know anything about your opponent, Zach Johnson? Do you know anything about him?
I do, actually. Matter of fact, he was one of the people that bought tickets from me at Knucklemania.
No shit.
He's actually a friend of mine.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've actually spoken with him quite often, you know, and so there is a mutual respect there. But you know,
wow,
business is business, and you know,
sometimes
when we go in there, business is business. You know, so
that's cool.
But I do know quite a bit. I know he's had some professional boxing as his background. I know he's been knocked out a few times. So let's just hopefully, you know, his chin holds up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, man, we're looking forward to you getting back in there. Looking forward to him fighting. As a matter of fact, Ziggy helped some of our friends get tickets, you know, up there. So that was very cool of him.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Like, he's a real good dude. I have nothing bad against him. You know what I mean? And when he found out and I found out who we were, you know, because like his original opponent backed out. And when he found out he was fighting me, he was like, oh, okay. whatever. Business is business.
That's cool.
So
man.
I just hope
Well,
we come to put on a show, and it's a good show, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, he's
Anything
in the comments
happens,
actually.
he's in the comments right now.
Yeah, he said he's not dropping out. I'm ready to go because I think Howie said something, so he was answering me. He said, "I'm not dropping out. I'm ready to go." So he's ready.
Good.
He's watching.
That's awesome, man.
Actually,
Well,
I guess him and I are supposed to do an interview tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. We're actually going to hop on live on Fight Heads MMA. I want to say it is.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Is
we're
that
gonna
Miss Nikki?
Yep, that is.
and
Miss
you guys
Nikki.
going to
We're
be on
gonna
at the same
go-
time?
Yeah, we're both going to be on there at the same time. Both talk about the fight. Whatever.
Is this where you're going to turn on Dangerous David
So,
Morgan and talk a
It's
little
funny
shit?
you even say that too, because so the guy that I teamed up with, we call him Chosen. He's a protege, and whatnot. He told me today. He's also my new manager, by the way, global management. He told me today. He's like, I was like doing this little dance while running the gym and stuff to some music that we're listening to, and he's like, you can't be doing that, bro. You got to keep that mean face. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I was watching some of your stuff, like with you and Travis stuff. Now you got to keep that persona, that mean guy. So I was like, but I'm a nice guy.
He's got to turn it on, man. You got to, you got to, like Kobe Covington turns on that ultra dickhead mode when he gets in front of a fucking microphone.
Yeah, he does.
Tomorrow on Fight Heads MMA, I want David Morgan to fucking go out there and be dangerous and talk all the shit. Ziggy, we're friends. Not anymore, motherfucker. Do all that shit. Come on.
Friends turn to foes. How about that?
Friends turn foes.
Let's get dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zach, Zach, you're watching right now too. Come with that same energy tomorrow for Miss Nikki.
Zach, I'm coming to knock you out, boy.
That's awesome. Man. So hey, we were gonna do a speed round with Zach
afterwards. It's all good.
Yeah, get a beer afterwards, maybe. Zach Calmus came on here. He's a character. We were thinking
that man is a character.
Yeah, he's awesome. He seems like he's going through a little bit right now. We were going to do a speed round with him, but what we want to do is we're going to do that same speed round with you right now. All right? Mike, I'm going to ask him the first question.
Let's ask him the first question.
As a tribute to the shark himself that was just on this show, speed round with David Morgan. What is the most underrated shark movie of all time?
Shoot, Jaws.
Jaws is underrated?
I think nowadays, yeah, and not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people watch it. I mean,
probably right about that.
Fair enough.
I hear about Deep Blue Sea more than I hear about Jaws.
Yeah, fuck Deep Blue Sea. What about open water, dude?
Yeah,
open water is terrifying. You get stuck out in the middle of the ocean. Fuck that shit. Like Mike said, imagine getting stuck in the middle of the ocean and getting eaten from your asshole up by a shark. Fuck that.
No thanks.
Boom, just shoot me.
I would not want that.
Number two, Mike.
Scariest horror movie villain of all time.
You know what? Freddy Krueger.
He's one scary son of a bitch.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger, man. I mean, that dude fucks with your dreams. I mean, you can't even go to sleep. You know how hard that is?
Yeah. Imagine not being able to wake up from like something crazy like that. Like, man, that's just nuts.
But then again, there are some. Chucky's a freaky little fucker too.
Yes.
What about this bad boy right here?
Who?
The guy on the screen. His name is Art the Clown. Art, the Clown, and he is in a movie called.
I hate clowns in general.
There you go. Look at Kyle's shirt. Check that thing out. Pennywise. There he is.
Oh shit. That's cool. My son's probably living and going, that's freaking awesome right there.
Yeah.
My son's, he loves any scary dude out there, like clown. We'll be walking by and like the little drains. He'd be like, "Yeah, Pennywise is down there," and I'm like,
"No."
Your wife just said Pennywise 100%. I got that Pennywise shirt on right now.
Yeah,
and I actually have Pennywise tattooed on my left shoulder. Actually, yeah.
My son loves Pennywise.
So number 3, what is your most memorable Halloween you've ever had?
So honestly, it'll be for one with my son. I'll say that hands down. The first Halloween with my son will be the most memorable. But one that I always remember too is I was like a sophomore in high school, and we went with my cousin Andrew, my cousin AJ, and AJ is a little younger than me and my cousin Andrew. My cousin Andrew's like 2 years younger than me. But this dude comes with the hook. You remember that one movie? I can't remember the name of it.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The hook.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Or I Know What You Did Last Summer or some shit like that. Yeah. So this guy comes out dressed like that guy with this hook going. My little cousin just grabs his candy bag and starts running, screaming for his mom and shit. It was freaking hilarious. I'll never forget that shit.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah. We used to have this neighborhood that we would go trick-or-treating in every year. And this one year, this fucking dude like decked his whole house out. Real like spooky shit. And we go up to the door and we go to like ring the doorbell or maybe knock on the door. And there was like this scarecrow looking thing in a chair next to the door. And the fucking dude.
Oh, it was him.
Yo, it was like 4 or 5 of us kids at the door, like knocking on the door to say trick or treat. I'm talking, we were fucking probably like 7, 8, maybe 9 years old. This dude jumped out of that chair, like, whoa! We all ran so fucking hard from that house, and like I'm sure one of us pissed our fucking pants. I hated. I never went back to that house. Like the following year, we're like, fuck that house. Even if there was full size candy bars there, fuck him.
Never going back there.
I probably did the same thing. I probably would have freaking started egging his house or something.
Yeah, egging his house.
I was a little fucker when I was a kid. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
Mike. What horror movie monster do you think you could beat in bare knuckle? Who could you beat the hell out of?
I don't know. I would try them all.
Some of these supernatural sons of bitches.
I'd sure the hell try it.
David Morgan. I think Freddy Krueger is a good. I mean, if you take you take the razor gloves off his hands, and he's just some old dude. He's just a pedophile who's been burnt up in a fire.
True.
Fuck him. True. Fuck Freddy and his goddamn razor fingers.
I'll fight Freddy Krueger.
There you go. Fucking goddamn it! And the last question, I thought hard on this one. Here we go. Would you rather be able to feel their spirit and speak to the dead, or be able to see ghosts but not communicate with them?
I'd rather be able to speak to them.
But you can't see him?
Yeah, I definitely. If I can hear him, that'd be cool.
That's what I said, man. I'd rather talk to them, because if something's just there, freaking me the hell out, like at least if you get to talk to them, then it could go one way or the other. It could be still scary as hell and be some crazy ass demon shit, or you could just be like, "Yo, what's up, man? You fucking stop that shit. Stop that shit now."
What Mike said, actually,
like you said, if I was just seeing him, I'm like, man, who the hell is this motherfucker? Like, what the hell?
So
you got a chance of it working out,
Mike said earlier when I asked him that question, he was like, bro, I don't need to be able to like see my fucking dead relative in the corner of my house and not be able to talk to him while I'm fucking whacking off on my couch.
We don't need none of that. When people say...
What if they know sign language? What if you know sign language? You can learn sign language, talk to them, couldn't you? I mean, so...
when people say like, my family, if someone dies and they go, oh, they're looking down on you all the time. This is what we were talking about. I was like, who the hell wants their family looking down on them all the time? I sure as hell don't. What do you want that for? Nobody wants to do that. When you die, you're not going to be watching people doing shit in their house. Do you do that now? No, it's creepy. Don't do that shit.
Right?
Stay out of my personal life, Grandma.
True. Yeah, you do a lot of gross shit, man.
Get out of here.
All right. So, hey, man, you got a great opportunity coming up. You're going to be fighting Zachary Johnson, and as Art, I mean, not Art, fucking as Howie says, our guy Howie Atherton. He's at every goddamn event we ever go to. He's the one that's standing in there.
He's doing the medals.
He's putting medals on people's necks. Howie says the weight of New York is on Zach Johnson's shoulders. High expectations. You basically have a perfect situation here, man. You got really no pressure on you at all. You got to just go in there on short notice and perform.
There's pressure. Let me tell you, there's pressure because my last 2 fights, you know what I mean? The shit I've taken from it, the beating I've taken from it, there's a lot of pressure on that. You know what I mean? I have a name to live up to, and I haven't lived up to it yet. But they're come this fight, I will live up to it.
You all right? All right.
I hope you do. I hope you have a good night there. And you don't have to deal with after this night. You could erase all the past shit, right?
Yep. That's the plan.
Always moving forward.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm telling you, there's a reason Dave Feldman put me at the rankings he did, and I'm going to prove it, and I'm going to show it this time. And then who knows? Maybe we get David Diaz when he's done running like a little bitch, or we go back for Travis. Whatever happens, happens.
There you go. You go for that knockout now. Go ahead and shout your sponsors out. Thank anybody you want to thank, and go ahead and give us a true prediction, though. I want a real prediction.
All right, true prediction. First round knockout. I'm gonna knock him out.
Woo.
True prediction.
All right.
Besides that, Zach, I love you. I'm gonna knock you out. I'd like to thank, Course Protege, Performance Arizona, VSL Fighting Equipment, Egg Weights. They've been a big help in, my training lately. My wife, my son, and, pretty much, Legion MMA, Daniel Madrid and them boys over there, Effie Escudero, all that whole team. They've been a big part of my getting back in shape. So definitely want to thank them, and thank you guys for having me on here too.
Thanks for coming on.
Hey, short notice as hell too. We were about 2 hours away from going live, and Dave hit me up. He said, "Hey, when can I come on?" And I said, "How about 10 o'clock tonight?"
Hey, that's starting to become my main thing. Short notice everything, huh? Short notice fights.
So yeah, short notice interviews, short notice fights, man. Yep. Well, we wish you the best of luck. We'll see you up in New York. We'll have a good time, and enjoy yourself up there, because we will as well.
Same. Likewise, man. So you guys have a good night.
All right, you too.
Thanks for stopping in.
Everybody out there, if you don't have the BKTV app, go download that shit, because you're not going to want to miss this thing.
There you go. Go get it. Later. Awesome, man. So that was a little surprise addition to the show tonight. Mm-hmm. Good for him, man. You know what I mean? Opportunity knocks, bro.
That's right.
Knocks. And you know what? Even though his last like you said, the last two fights have a little controversy behind him. The fact of the matter is he's 1-1. Right? He's 1-1 in bare knuckle.
Was the last one? Yeah, I mean and this could change everything.
The last one was a win for him, right? That didn't.
I don't know if that was a no contest.
No, all right. So either way, man, like, good for him to get in there.
I think that's what he said before, but I think that's. But anyways,
it's awesome too, because they are making history too. This is since bare knuckle has come back legal in the United States. This is the first one in the state of New York since it was legalized in 2018. So
yeah,
good for all these guys getting in the history books.
We're right up the road from where the heavyweight champion in the 1890 John L. Sullivan, right up the road from his barn. So
hey, Howie Atherton says Friday night podcaster fights, KUM versus
Cum. We don't.
What is cum?
Anything with that?
Explain to me what cum versus.
This is the wrong show for this.
I don't know who that is.
You're not one of those ghosts, are you? That hang around.
Dude, he's Knuckle Up Media.
Yeah, I know who they are.
We will fucking destroy them. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it'll be like 2-18.
Yeah, 2 against 18.
Only 2 of us.
I'll slap them all in the face with a goddamn fucking ghost pepper wing.
Ghost pepper ring. Yeah, right. You're all done. Your gut lining is going to be melted.
I'll hit him with I'll fucking smack him with a fucking Carolina Reaper right in the lips.
Oh, dude, I would not want to do that shit. I'm not into that hot shit like that. No fucking way. Sean, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not eating no hot shit.
Nah.
Don't like it.
I used to do that shit too. And the thing is, like, I don't like being reminded the next day about it. That's all. You know what I mean? When you eat the wings and the next day you think that you ate a bowl of fucking glass.
Yeah, forget that. No way in hell. I don't want nothing to do with any of that stuff. That's like,
Howie says
hey,
he
you know
likes-
how I can ruin today and tomorrow? Oh, I could eat these wings. Like, why? What? No, hell no. I don't want that shit.
He says Mike versus Sean, Mish versus Juan. Oh man,
I think me and Sean might not be in the same weight class. It's not gonna. I weigh like 155 pounds. You know, what do you think's going on here? I'm fucking like not the same weight class. This is not. And if you ever saw me eat before, I ain't gonna be doing a wing contest. It'll take me 20 minutes to eat like one wing. I eat like a bird.
I'm gonna anchor this team, Mike. I got you, brother.
I have tremendous stamina.
All right,
Ask
man.
my unit. They saw me run the other day.
Mike, we got a big show tomorrow night. We have the heavyweight champion of the world, the Police Gazette heavyweight champion, the BKFC heavyweight champion. We got Joey, the Mexicutioner Beltran on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, main eventing that New York card on November 6th, Joey Beltran will be on the show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss that. And stick around because after that, we got a couple of Canucks, some Smith Brothers Combat Sports Fighters that will be making their debut at the New York event as well. Devin Gibson, who has come on the show in the past. Devin Gibson will be back on the show tomorrow night. And also 165-pound bare knuckle fighter out of Canada, Jake Young, will be on tomorrow night as well. So a couple of, Joe Ivy, couple of Canadians coming on tomorrow.
Canada.
That's the only part I know of that whole song.
That's all I know too.
Do you think that Canadians know the national anthem for the United States?
Maybe. Because a lot of stuff takes place here.
And also a lot of people from a lot of other countries will watch like the NBA and the NFL and stuff like that.
Yep.
But we don't all watch.
And if you watch the Olympics, I mean.
Yeah.
But they don't play the words there. They
Canada,
don't play the words there.
We stand our cars and freeze. That's what it says.
Nice. That's not what I was. No way. That's what it says. 100%.
Yes, we know your anthem.
Yeah, I mean, they probably hear it all the time.
This proves that us Americans are a bunch of pieces of shit because I don't know any other national anthem other than myself. And I love America. Anyways, dude, we got a big show tomorrow night. You guys all tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Hey, shout out to Nolan Smith, but also big shout out to Zach Calmus, man.
Yes.
I hope he's in a good spot. I hope he seemed like a little bit of a different guy than the first time we met him. When he came on the show last, he was in great spirits and he was a happy guy. I hope that Zach's in a good state of mind. He seems like he's going through it right now. And, big support to him, man. I hope they both throw down and put on the best fucking fight of the year.
Yep. If you're the type of person that prays and think that makes a difference, then pray. I'm that kind of prayer type of guy. I don't do that really, but maybe we're going to try to put something together for this guy and see what we can do. We're going to get together with some people, see what we can do for Zach. If we can help this guy out.
Yep. So shout out to Zach, shout out to Nolan, shout out to Zach, and shout out to Dave Morgan for stopping by on short notice and telling us about his upcoming fight. We will see them all on November 6th, BKFC Fight Night, New York. Tune in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Peace to your bum crease.